Hello everyone. So variables store values. So what is values? Values, let me show you some values. Now values can be any of the 8 Lua types. So for example, let's look at this value. This value I know is a string because it has two double quotes. And let's look at another one. So this value I know is a boolean because a boolean has a true or a false value. What type is this value? It's a type number. Okay, so the type function we're going to look at, it will tell us what type is the value we're passing as an argument. And how it does that, it returns a string, and this string tells us what type that value is as we passed as argument. So going inside the script, let me show you an example. We're going to create a local variable. I'm going to call it what type. I'm going to assign it or store what the type function returns. So now I'm going to put my value inside these left and right parentheses. So let's put this value inside here. And then I'm going to print out what type. So when we test, I'm not going to use the run here. I'm going to view and open up the output. I'm going to use this command bar. So make sure you open the command bar and you see here the command bar is open. So now I'm going to copy this code and press Ctrl C and then click inside my command bar and paste it in there by pressing Ctrl V and then enter. So we see here that string, that this variable what type, we printed out string. So if we look at another example, I'm going to change this here to this. What type do you think this what type will print out? So if we look at the Lua 8 of the Lua types, what type do you think this will be? So we'll test the code. We're going to paste the code in the command bar, press enter. It's a type number. So let's clear this and this. Let's look at another example. What type do you think this one is? Let's test the code. It's a boolean. Okay, clear this. Okay, so here I'm going to put print. Now I'm going to show you the 8 Lua types. So pause the video. What do you think print? Which of the types is the value print? Okay, so we're going to test this and check. It's a function. Let's clear this. Okay guys, so delete this print. I want to see if you can figure this out. I'm going to create a variable. I call it t and I'm going to say type. I'm going to check what type is this variable. and then I'm gonna print out t. So can you figure out do you know what type this is gonna return? Let's see. So here it says string. So what type value is actually a string? Why it's a string? Because this type, although it tells us what type this value is, it also returns a value, and that value is a string. Okay, let's look at more examples. Let's clean up here, clear, and delete this. Okay, so let's print out this variable again. Okay, let's look at another one. We're gonna say workspace. So what is workspace? If you look here in Explorer, this is the workspace. So let's see what type this is gonna be. It's user data. User data is also one of the Lua types. And now let's look at another one. Oh, I'm going to say workspace.baseplate. So what I did here is I located baseplate inside the workspace. You look here in workspace, you see baseplate. So when you test this, you see it's also user data. It's clear here. Okay, so I'm going to check another one. And you can do it like this, but we haven't learned tables yet, so this is going to be a table. So when we test this, you see it prints out this value here is a table. Okay guys, that's it for this video.